Here we are in Medellin, a windy evening, but certainly the cooler temperature is very pleasant after the very hot, humid conditions we had in Cartagena. Joining me now is Congressman John Salazar from Colorado. Your thoughts on the trip so far?
Well, Mike, it's really nice to be here in Medellin because this is kind of the same temperature that we share in Colorado. I'm a farmer and rancher. I have been all my life. I farm 3,000 acres in the heart of the San Luis Valley. We raise potatoes, we raise wheat, we have 300 head of cattle, and we also do canola for certified seed. So I'm very proud to be here because I think it's a great opportunity for America not only to show its diplomatic hand, but also its helping hand to a country that needs help, at the same time helping our own economics back home.
Certainly this would be a good market for U.S. farmers, and right now our market's more open to them than this market has been to us because of the tariffs on our product.
Absolutely. About 80% of the products that come from the United States into this country are taxed, and 100% of the goods that come from this country to our country are basically free of any tariffs. So it gives us an unfair disadvantage, especially to our farmers and ranchers. There's a lot of concern out there because a lot of people think that some of the crops that are being grown in the United States are going to be able to be grown here. While there's some similarities, our climates are different. The coffee is one of their major crops, other vegetables such as potatoes also as well, but I think we're still more efficient when it comes to production of potatoes and others as well, other crops. So I currently think it'd be great for the beef markets. I believe that we tend to gain a major advantage in beef exports to this country. The only concern that I really have, of course, is with the small agrarian population that have small farms in this country. What will happen with them, it's going to be very difficult to compete, I believe, and they may be displaced from those occupations, and so somehow or other the economies of this country have to be able to absorb them so that they can continue to live. Otherwise, we fall back into chaos.
The concern here seems to be what would happen if the free trade agreement is not passed in the United States. Would seem to really be a slap in the face to an ally in this part of the world that we really need. Are you concerned about that?
Oh, I have great concerns about that. We signed the Peru free trade agreement. We're working on the Panama free trade agreement. Colombia, who's been an ally of ours for many, many years, and has been a democracy, even through the trials and tribulations that it's had to go through, would send a message to the rest of the world saying that America doesn't really support Colombia. And I can assure you that during this administration, President Uribe has made incredible strides, not only in the human rights issue, but in the poverty issue, and trying to figure out what you do with how you absorb the drugs off the street and take them off the street so that they don't end up in America, so that we can actually start working in a way that we move this economy of this country. I mean, these are great people. I mean, they're wonderful people, and they have been terrific. Hospitable people. And, my name is Salazar as well, and the mayor of this town is also Salazar. So I think we have to work with Colombia. And part of the problem, and I see back in the Congress, is really a political fight between the leadership in the House and the Senate and the administration. And I would wish that we could put partisanship aside to move forward, not only in this agreement, but other things and other domestic issues that we're trying to address in our country, such as S-chip and others.
Thank you very much, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mike.
Congressman John Salazar from Colorado with us here in Medellin. This is AgriTalk.